I'm going to do a special comment corner video that's an isolated video that's not an intro sometime during this recording session. I want to get some actual episodes out because it feels like every time I try to do an episode, something happens, right? So once I've gotten some episodes in the bank, I feel a little bit better about the situation. I want to just go through because there's been a lot of interesting comments I want to address, and a lot of my intros are super long. So I'm trying to keep it short. My goal is always like a 90-second or less intro. I know it's hard to believe. Last episode, I think it was like 12 minutes. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But so we're going to get straight into this one. This is episode 277, and we are going on one. Three, two, one. Again, man, sound design. It may feel like very little, but there's so much work that goes into it. Is this enough wind? Is it too much? Is it matching what we're seeing? He's an idiot. I like Naruto, but like he haven't agreed with the decision he's made in like 10, 15 episodes. Yep. They've been. It's gonna happen. Well, he's not gonna die. I don't think. No, he hasn't impregnated anybody yet. He ain't dying. He's just sitting on a. He's sitting on the nose. It's what you wanted to do anyway. Are you controlling the beast or is the beast controlling you? It feels like the beast is controlling your dumbass. You're an idiot. You should make friends. You really should. I agree with that. You should make friends with him. That's what I'm saying, man. I guess there's a point being made here. Interesting. It's about my ego. I can stop this. Not any of you adults. Me. Yep. Look at him. Oh no, this is kind of smart. I actually like this. You turn the tables on this son bitch. Okay. Yeah. You're supposed to be friends with him, you dumbass. I said that. Yeah. Egomaniac. I mean, you could if you took out Toby. It's about taking out the head, man. Chop the head off. Off with his head. Ooh. Ooh, more. Hey, man, thanks. Yeah. You're supposed to make friends with him, asshole. Yep. It has nothing to do with all the enemy. You gotta take out the head, man. I agree, but for different reasons. The fox is just trying to manipulate him. Yeah, it was a pretty obvious stratagem, right? Here's the thing. You know, I guess I am one of the stick in the mud adults who are guarding him, who doesn't think he'd do it and think it's stupid. And I'm the principal in Footloose. Was that the one? Was that a principal or is that a mayor? I don't remember. I'm the old man, and he's a young kid who, like, you need new ideas and you need people to press things. You need to take people out of their comfort zone. There's so many movies and TV shows we've seen it happen. The stick in the mud doesn't think it's possible, and the young kid does it and opens everybody's eyes. Oh my God, you did it! I didn't think it was possible. I guess I'm that, right? Because he's gonna succeed. I assume. I mean, like the world will. We're not gonna have the world end. Free will end at least. So he'll win, and he'll win because of the decisions he made. But I've talked about this before. It's like just because you make a bad decision and it works out doesn't mean it was a good decision. But I think I'm just representing a point of view that is at odds with him. If I was in this show, I would be one of the antagonists. I would be obstructing him. But it's coming from a good place. I just, probably a little bit of fear. Like I've talked about this recently. Like I'm conservative, and it's probably coming from, you don't put all your eggs in one basket. You don't risk everything on one move, one roll of the die. I think that's stupid. Then on top of that, he's wasting chakra. Yeah. So guess I'm just coming from a different point of view, right? This is the key to the series, by the way. Hatred, war. War is bad, hatred bad. How do you overcome that? People have already died. Yep. Yeah, he was grinning. Look at that. How do you wipe out all the hatred? You don't do it with more hatred or more war. It's interesting. The ideas they're playing with. Oh, shit. That's what they're doing. Oh, shit. I just realized. That's the key. Shit. It's so obvious now. Damn. That took us straight into a flashback, man. Look at him. He's so tiny. uh, it doesn't matter. I'm going to mop the floor with whoever it is. Wow. That dog. That's the lowest I've ever seen that dog, man. That's hilarious. I just see Sakura over there. She's still standing next to her buddy. Say, are you Ikora? I'm tired and lazy. Huh. Huh. Oh, no. That's not the point, dumbass. I thought you were smart. Yeah. I hate the lazy character trait. Somebody fight. I agree. Our dating pool is very small, so she's already like eliminating prospects, right? They're young characters' eyes. I can't get over it. He didn't want to have to kick his ass in front of everybody. That's what it was. Now everybody's gonna quit, or he wants to fight though. The one in the middle is really drinking the haterade. Somebody tell me who the hell those three are in the future, because I don't recognize any of them. These two are obvious. Kick his ass. acting cool. You're just being yourself, man. If it's cool, that's imposed on you. I think acting cool is like acting like you don't give a shit about anything. Really? She had a crush even back here? What is with this lifetime crush ass shit? That's not the way human beings operate, man. You don't have a crush at 5 and keep that crush for the next 12 years, man. That's not what happens. It's not a thing. I mean, you could hate somebody from 5 to 12 and then suddenly get a crush on them in 13. That's the way that shit. I mean, come on, man. It's one of the few cases of cardboard writing we get in this show. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you bored? You're in a scholastic discipline. Yeah. We've never seen this before, ever. Yeah. I spit on my finger before I let you touch it. No. Idiot. You're disqualified. I'm not seeing the evidence you get. Okay. Be like, oh, wait. Is it one finger, right? Wonder if that gets you demonetized. You got wrecked. Now, this part we've seen before, I think. We didn't see all the wind up. They've definitely given us a little bit of that. He's so cool. Bloodthirsty. Look at him. Evil as hell. It was at this moment he realized he kind of loved him and kind of hated him. Yep. So what's different about that? Oh, it's stronger. Okay. You're reading a lot into eyes. Now, our next lesson is we have a movie coming out. You gotta do the thing. Do the thing. You should have been ready then, bitch. No, details matter, especially in ninjas. Damn, domestic violence. Unison. Here's your unison right here. Eat my ass. Yeah, bitch. I would let him do another round. We need to settle this right now. Unison D's nuts. Hey, he's already learned how to jump over fences. That's pretty good. What is he, 5? Yeah, we get it. We understand the point of the series now. I know it took me 277 episodes, but I finally get it. Kiss him, you fool. You have to do something. Talking ain't gonna work. You have to do something to change his heart. Yeah, I think I figured out how this is all gonna end. Not with words, with actions. And not what I was thinking. Not the kind of action I was thinking. There's a third option. Keep twisting the knife. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're really hammering it home, aren't they? No one can possibly fight this much hatred. He's a lonely boy. He needs to be petted, man. That's what he really needs. Just pet him. Yep. He could be a good boy. I know foxes are antisocial. That's why they'll never be domesticated. Damn, man. That's kind of mean. He was already in a cage. We all got problems. What if what you believe in is key lime pie? Should you question that? Yeah, I did just realize something else. What I think mirrors what happened at the beginning. Shit. It's all clicking together. Mirroring is a great writing technique. It makes something feel intentional, You owe me rent, bitch. Pay up. It's the first of the month. I'm taking your shit. Shit, he looks scared, man. Look at him. I know he's a dick, but still, man, it's an animal, man. Well, probably not, but I just don't like violence against animals. Kick his ass. Maybe I do like it. I don't know. I'm taking your shit. That's right. Get in here, even though you were already in here. Get really in here. Excellent. He looks emaciated now. You see that? Stay mad, bitch. He really is. He's a good boy. Lock his ass up. It does look like six. Yep. Good talk, but you smell like a wet dog, so I gotta get out of here. You better not shout. The music is kicking, man. Fantastic. Ish. Yeah, I'm gonna domesticate you. Yeah. Exactly. One day you'll call me daddy. Yeah, I took that. You're lucky I didn't pet you on the head before I left. What a fascinating dynamic. You definitely are naive. Will that be to your detriment, though? That's the question. Yep. Yep. You're kind of obsessed with him. It's a little weird. I think you will. Shut up. Can you use your power to make him stop rapping? We had a talk. Yeah. Yeah, you've said that 75 times. Thank you. Guess that's why he's with him, right? What do you think there, buddy? Yeah, hurry up. It's like it feels like we've been walking for three straight episodes. Well, the series started with a great sacrifice of love. The His parents loved him, so they wanted to save him. Kind of a weird way to save him, put in a monster into him, but but they also loved their friends. They wanted to save their friends. They loved their city. They wanted to save their city. They wanted to save humanity. Like it was love. It was a sacrifice of love, right? That's how we started the series. Harry Potter started that way. His mom did sacrifice of love. So does his dad, but the mom's the only one that matters apparently. So I never considered the possibility that you would end the series that way, with a sacrifice of love. But I think that's exactly how they're going to do it. How do you stop hate? With love. What's the greatest expression of love? Sacrifice. The Giving Tree. I very much hate that book, but it's on message. Parents give everything to their kids. They sacrifice all the time. They're never getting it back. All the time, money, and energy they spend on their kids, they're never getting it back. It's a sacrifice of love. His parents taken to the extreme, but every parent sacrifices, right? And so that's what he's going to do. That's the only way to stop the hatred. You don't stop the hatred by fighting and killing and eliminate. You eliminate Toby, the hatred's still there, right? Some people on your own side, that's the point they were making in this episode, that some people on your own side now are filled with hate. They've lost friends, they've lost family members, they've been injured themselves, they were scared. What happens when you're afraid? You hate the thing that makes you afraid. Take out Toby, there's still going to be people they hate. So you have to change it with love, and the greatest way to exhibit love is sacrifice. So we're not going to have this big. We'll probably have a fight between Sasuke and Naruto, but that's not what it's about. I don't know what form it's going to take, but I think Naruto's going to sacrifice his life for Sasuke in some form or fashion. It might be here, kill me, and in the process of Sasuke killing him, it'll change his heart. He'll realize how, because he does love Naruto. Come on, so that'll change his heart. He'll change. You've got to change Sasuke. You got to get the hatred out of Sasuke. You get the hatred out of Sasuke, that ends everything. It ends the hatred. It ends the cycle. He represents. I know it wouldn't be a magic wand that takes hatred out of everybody's hearts, but thematically, he's been carrying hatred in his heart for the entire series, most of his life. However old he was when his brother did the shit, he's been carrying that hatred in his heart. That's the whole point of the series. It took me this long. I'm an effing writer, and it took me this long to realize this. Like, it's embarrassing. It's actually embarrassing me how obvious this is. Now, it could be wrong, and then I won't be embarrassed anymore. Because, but like, if I'm right, it's embarrassing it took me over half the series to realize this. But it all clicks into place, man. They even show the parent sacrifice just a little bit. Just a quick scene that was, I realized that they're mirrored. You know, you have a sacrifice at the beginning of the series, you have a sacrifice at the end of the series. Now, like Harry Potter, spoiler alert, just because you sacrifice your life don't mean you're dead forever. He has to put a baby in somebody before he does the sacrifice for me to believe he'll be dead for good. Like I said, I don't know if he's alive in Baratu, whatever it's called. I know he has a kid there, so he has to put a baby in somebody. So maybe, well, unless she lied about who the father is, I guess that's possible. Especially if we went to retcon a spinoff. Wouldn't that be some shit? Reveal halfway through Baratu that she lied. It's not really Naruto's. I guess Baruto. Was it Baruto? Probably. It's probably Baruto. Halfway through the series, he finds out that Naruto's not his real dad. That'd be hilarious. Get Maury Povich up in there. But I'm assuming he has to put a baby in somebody. So, unless they imply or show relations with somebody, he's come back to life. Which he probably will anyway. It's so dark to end the series with him staying dead. But I would dig it. I would be like, wow. That would elevate this series to one of the best I've ever seen. My pantheon for the best of what I've finished. The best series I've ever seen. I think Fullmetal Alchemist has to be the best anime series I've ever seen. To completion. Now, when I finish One Piece, it's going to be really hard to kick that up, but they got to stick the landing. So, who knows? It's all about the ending. Like, Attack on Titan would have been the best thing I've ever seen until we got to the ending. So, it's only the second best series I've ever seen. Now, satisfying series, you get some shit like, Samurai Champloo or Cowboy Bebop, but they're only 26 episodes. They just can't match the scale and scope of some of these other shows. Fullmetal has got probably the best. I know I sound a little wishy-washy, but it's probably the best series I've ever seen. I've only seen a few, so that's one of the reasons I'm wishy-washy. But if he does a heroic sacrifice, wipes hate from the earth, at least for now, for one generation. You're not going to do it forever, but for now. And stays dead, this will be the best show I've ever watched. Like, just in concept, you'd have to execute it correctly. You have to get there correctly. But in theory, that would be such a brass, bold move. It'd be like, wow, dude, hats off. You're an awesome writer. And you have balls. It takes balls to be an awesome writer. You're just going to be a good writer, maybe a great writer if you don't have the balls to carry it through. Like, J.K. Rowling didn't have the balls to kill one of the big three. If she'd had the balls to kill one of the big three, she'd be a great writer. But she didn't. So she's just a good writer. You got to have the courage to do something fans might hate. Because the similarity between Harry Potter and this series and some of these other things we've been talking about, Attack on Titan and Fullmetal, is people are reading it as you went along. You had a fan base or a certain fan base expectation. It's not like you just put it out there. It's not a movie that gets put out there. You have no idea if anybody's even going to like it. They're making Star Wars. They don't know it's going to be a big movie. So they're not worried about disappointing fans. There were no fans. You make the third Star Wars movie, that's where it takes courage. That's what I'm talking about when I talk about balls. You have a fan base. They are following you. They have expectations. They want it to be good, so it better be good. They want it to be fulfilling, so it better be fulfilling. And the most fulfilling is when you have the courage to really do something, because fans might hate it. Harry Potter, you may not even hear about Harry Potter anymore if she killed off Harry at the end. Fans might hate it so much they would never reread the series. They wouldn't watch any movies. They wouldn't watch any spinoffs because they hated the way you ended it. That takes balls. That's what I'm talking about. It takes balls. It takes balls to kill off Naruto and keep him dead. Does the author have the guts? I haven't seen the evidence so far. He won't even kill off Choji. So, I know people have died, but, now we're resurrecting people. So, anyway, he's going to do some kind of heroic sacrifice. Love cancels out hate. The ultimate expression of love is sacrificing your life for somebody you love. For love itself. Maybe even just for the concept of love. So that's how I think this series is going to end. So, does it mean that one way this could express itself is Naruto sacrificed himself, comes back to life, him and Sasuke together fight Toby, and that's how they defeat Toby. The two of them together. I've said before, I think Killer Bee's going to get taken off the board at some point, so it's just Naruto. He's the last one. Another thing, too, one way you could do the resurrection is he dies, but the Nine Tails isn't ready to go wink out of existence, so he brings him back. You've got the Nine-Tailed Beast. He can do anything. He has an infinite supply of chakra. He's so powerful. You can totally see him bringing the body back to life because he doesn't want to die. Like, that's obvious, right? Like, that's a real good way to get around it. It's not a magical resurrection. He'll even tell you, I can only do this once. Don't keep getting yourself killed. I can totally see that happening. That's probably the way it's going to play out. So, but that's the question. The only question in my mind is the sequence of events. Do you take out Toby first, then it's just you and Sasuke? That feels like Endgame, because that's how we started the series. We didn't start the series with Toby, but it feels like Endgame. And then you die for Sasuke, and whether or not you come back, if Toby's gone, then I would be more likely to believe Naruto would stay dead. But whether or not you come back, that changes Sasuke's heart, and you kind of wipe out hatred. You got to take the hatred out of Sasuke. And like they said here, there's nothing you can say to Sasuke that's going to take the hate out of his heart. There's nothing you can say. You have to do something. It takes an action. That's why I feel so confident in what I'm saying. It takes an action to get the hate out of his heart. You get the hate out of his heart, you got the end of the series. So I'm a little, like I said, I'm a little confused in the sequence. Would this happen before or after you wipe out Toby? I don't know about that. And there's going to be a lot of other shit happen. But it feels like the thing with Pain was a trial run. And now for Naruto to go pro, he has to actually die for somebody, and that would be Sasuke. So that's what I think. If I'm right, it's humiliating that it took me this long to figure it out. But we'll see. Like this is a very illuminating episode. Hopefully, again, I could be completely wrong. It'd be hilarious if I was.